What's going on, guys? My name is Trevor and welcome to my channel. April's came and went. We are now in the month of May, but before we get into May movies, we gotta talk about all the April movies that I saw, rank them, place them on their proper tiers. I only saw 5 new things in the month of April. One of them is a show that is on Disney Plus, which we'll talk about a little bit here. Did not see nearly as many movies as I planned on seeing. Lots of stuff came up. It was a very, very busy month in the month of April. I went on vacation. I had lots of family birthdays, so there's many movies I didn't get a chance to see, like Sonic, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, The Northman, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Those are 4 movies I really, really wanted to see. I just didn't get a chance to, and we got 4 movies, 1 show. Not too great of a lineup here to talk about, but if it's your first video here, hit that thumbs up button for me and a subscribe button for me. What was your favorite thing you watched in the month of April? What was your least favorite thing you watched in the month of April? And how excited are you for the madness that we are about to get in the month of May? Like literally in 5 days. I can't freaking wait for it. So with that said, let's get this thing started right with our tiers. So starting out with our tiers, we have best of the month. Great, good, okay, meh, and worst of the month. So first up, we have Moon Knight, a show that I am not officially caught up on, but I've watched 4 episodes. I had to watch episode 5 in preparation for episode 6. I'm gonna put Moon Knight in the okay tier. Now, I absolutely love the premiere of this episode. I thought it was the best premiere of any of the MCU shows. I was really on board for this. Episode 2, I was like, okay, I'm here. I'm still excited for it. Episode 3 really took me out of it. Had some cool action a little bit in there, but it's just like this story, to me at least, I've been confused many times throughout the show, and there's a lot of things that weren't really adding up for me. And I know that episode 4 was absolutely crazy when we find out the big, whole thing. I don't want to spoil it for you, but there's a huge twist, crazy ending at the end of episode 4. So I have to watch episode 5, and from episode 4, I don't think they're going to be able to wrap the show up nicely with episode 6, unless episode 6 is like 3 hours and 45 minutes, because there's just so many things going on. I'm like, what's really happening? So gonna watch episode 5 and episode 6, and if I might just fall flat for me, and I'm gonna have a full season review on the channel on Wednesday, and episode ranked on Wednesday as well. I just don't really know how to feel about Moon Knight. It's okay. I hope it can get to that good tier, because if not, it's another disappointing MCU show for me. What do you guys think of Moon Knight? I know lots of people love it. I'm just not one of those people, so let me know what you guys think down below. Love to talk about it. Then we have Morbius. Morbius is going in worst of the month, and you see a movie on there called 365 Days. We're going to talk about that here in a second, and it's pretty bad. But Morbius is a movie that I forgot came out in April. I saw it on April 1st, that Friday. And I was watching, I was like, the first 20-30 minutes, I was like, this is nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Then it just got worse with a very predictable and mediocre villain, a really cliche, dumb story, and overall just a really poor third act and ending. Like, when it got to the big battle at the very end, it was like 2 minutes. I was like, this movie was just a waste of time, and it literally lived up to those very low expectations. You went in not expecting much, and you came out really not getting all that much. Morbius is the worst of the month. I hate to say it, but it is. So Morbius is going in that worst of the month tier. Then we have Ambulance, or Ambulance from Michael Bay. I think this is a best of the month kind of movie. I absolutely really enjoyed this. It is a 2-hour car chase. What's not to love? I'm a big Michael Bay fan. He's actually one of my favorite directors. Jake Gyllenhaal is hilarious in this movie. This movie's action-packed, non-stop from the get-go. Literally, there's 10 minutes to set up, and then it goes straight into a car chase, straight for 2 hours. From camera movements to crazy angles to shot selection to just overall chaotic. He creates that with this movie. This movie's chaotic, and you embrace the chaos. Like Moon Knight says, embrace the chaos. So, Ambulance is a fun time, man. I can't wait to buy it. It's on digital already, but I cannot wait to buy this movie and watch it all summer long. I'm very excited to keep watching Ambulance, and let me know what you guys thought of Ambulance. I think it's a top tier Michael Bay movie. I freaking loved it. Then a movie from March I really wanted to see. I was going to do a double feature on a random night this month. It was for The Lost City and Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. And then something came up where I had to leave the theater while watching the first 10 minutes of Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Very sad time. But The Lost City came out in March movie. I was very excited for because I'm a die-hard romantic comedy fan. And this movie, honestly, is great. I absolutely loved it. Had so much fun. I laughed my butt off. I love the action. Brad Pitt's in there for a little bit. More of like a long cameo. And this movie in general is just fun. Channing Tatum is charming and charismatic and so funny in this movie. Sandra Bullock just plays these roles so well. And this movie is a adventure romantic comedy that I love, and I cannot wait to rewatch. Had so much fun with it. It was me and 3 elderly women all watching the movie together. It was us 4 in the theater, and we all had a great time. We all laughed very hard. It was a lot of fun, actually. One of the better theater experiences I have. You ever get in a theater when, like, there's not a lot of people around, you can just laugh and be yourself and, like, have a great time? That was me in The Lost City. I was laughing up a storm. Thought it was great. Thought it was fun. Daniel Radcliffe, as Harry Potter, he's great, but as anything else, I just can't see him anything else other than Harry Potter. Especially in this movie. He's trying to be like a villain, evil. I'm like... Expelliarmus, bro. And finally, we have 365 days this day. It's gonna go in the meh tier because there isn't a bad tier. We're gonna go meh, and it's not like a tier. It's pretty bad. Like we can just set this tone here for a second. The first 5 minutes, I think there's 3 to 4 different sex scenes. It's crazy, but the way they film it and tell this story, there's like not a story going on. There's barely any dialogue. It's literally like they're filming locations for like a trip. Like come to Greece and look at all of our awesome places, and this is what people look like when they're having fun here. That's what this feels like. It feels like a commercial for promoting travel. Like, go on a cruise and come to Europe, and that's how much fun you're gonna have. That's what it feels like. There's not much script or dialogue, and when there is script, there is dialogue. Are you lost, baby girl? This is not very good, and there's literally like 15 sex scenes within 20 minutes, and I was like, what are we doing here? And I watched the first 365 just a couple years ago, and I was like, you know what? I should watch the sequel, because the first one was kind of crazy how it ended, and it's just more sex and craziness, I guess, if you want to call it that. So that's gonna do it for this month's tier ranking. Let me know what you guys watch in the month of April. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me. This is a really odd tier list. Just not very good movies I saw. I really wish I saw those other 4 because they would probably be freaking right there on the list. Planning on trying to see them in the month of May. Let me know what you guys watch, and let me know your expectations for Multiverse of Madness coming out this Thursday. Got so many videos for it. Cannot wait for all of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Hit the subscribe button for me. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.